Throughout Food Safety Fundamentals, we've covered many different rules and practices, but all of them serve one purpose: protecting the people who eat the food we serve. You learned that food safety is everyone's responsibility. You learned about proper hand washing and personal hygiene, why employee illness must be reported, how to prevent cross-contamination, how time and temperature affect food safety, the difference between cleaning and sanitizing, how food should be received, stored, labeled, and protected, and why food allergies must always be taken seriously. You will not remember every possible food safety situation from a training video, and that's okay. What matters is knowing the standards that apply to your work and knowing what to do when something doesn't seem right. So, we're going to finish this course with a simple food safety framework. Stop, protect, report, verify. Follow the procedure. First, stop. If something doesn't seem right, don't automatically continue. Maybe you find food and don't know how long it has been sitting out. Maybe a refrigerator isn't maintaining the required temperature. Maybe a container is missing its label. Maybe raw product may have contaminated a preparation surface. Maybe you don't know whether a guest's allergen is present in an ingredient. Or maybe you simply aren't sure whether a product is safe. Don't guess. Stop before serving or continuing the process. Next, protect. Protect the food from being served or used until the concern can be resolved. If questionable food needs to be held from service, follow the appropriate procedure. Here, if a contaminated surface needs attention, don't continue preparing food on it. If equipment isn't maintaining safe temperatures, protect the affected product and notify the appropriate person. If an allergy request requires verification, don't send the order simply because the guest is waiting. The goal is simple: prevent a questionable condition from reaching the guest. Next, report. Tell the appropriate manager or person in charge what you found. Be specific. Instead of saying, "Something is wrong with the food," explain the actual concern. The refrigerator is reading above the required temperature. This container doesn't have a label. I don't know how long this food has been outside temperature control. This utensil may have contacted raw meat. These guests reported a food allergy, and I need the ingredient information verified. Clear information helps the right decision. Next, verify. Food safety is based on facts and established procedures, not assumptions. Use a thermometer when temperature needs to be known. Check the label when ingredient information matters. Use the appropriate test method when sanitizer concentration needs to be verified. Check approved recipe or allergen information. Review the applicable Guanotto's procedure when you're uncertain, and ask the appropriate person when you need help. Remember, looking at food is not verification. Smelling food is not verification. And saying, "We've always done it this way," is not verification. Use the appropriate standard. Finally, follow the procedure. Once the correct action has been identified, follow it. Don't change the procedure because the restaurant is busy. Don't skip a required step because it takes additional time. And don't create your own food safety solution because it seems easier. Sometimes following the procedure may mean correcting something. Sometimes it may mean cleaning and sanitizing equipment. Sometimes food may need to be moved to safe temperature control. Sometimes a manager needs to evaluate the situation. And sometimes food may need to be discarded. Throwing away product can be frustrating, but avoiding waste is never more important than protecting a guest. Never knowingly serve food that has been determined to be unsafe. Another important principle is, never hide a food safety problem. If a mistake happens, report it. Maybe food was left outside temperature control. Maybe the wrong utensil was used. Maybe a product was stored incorrectly. Maybe a required temperature wasn't reached. Trying to hide the problem does not make the food safe. Reporting it gives us an opportunity to respond appropriately. Food safety also requires consistency. We don't wash our hands only when a manager is watching. We don't check temperatures only when an inspector is present. We don't prevent cross-contamination only when the restaurant is slow. And we take allergy requests seriously, even when inconvenient. Food safety is how we operate every day, every shift, every location, every guest. Think back to some of the standards you've learned. Cold TCS food is generally maintained at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or below. Hot TCS food is generally maintained at 135 degrees Fahrenheit or above. When cooling cooked TCS food, 135 to 70 within 2 hours. Then, 70 to 41 or below within 4 additional hours. V. Wash our hands properly. We keep raw animal foods separated from ready-to-eat foods. We sanitize food contact surfaces. We report illnesses. We inspect products entering our restaurants. And we take every food allergy request seriously. But behind all of those individual standards is the same responsibility: protect the guest. Managers have additional responsibilities for supervising food safety. But food safety does not belong only to management. If you notice something unsafe, speak up. If you don't understand a procedure, ask. If you make a mistake, report it. 2. If someone asked you to do something that may violate your training, stop and get clarification. Never allow pressure, speed, convenience, or the cost of a product to convince you to knowingly serve unsafe food. Death. There is one phrase we want every Guanotas team member to remember. When in doubt, stop. Stoppy does not mean throwing everything away automatically. It means doth. Don't continue until the situation has been properly evaluated. Stop. Recognize that something may be wrong. Protect. Prevent questionable food from reaching a guest. Report. Tell the appropriate person. Verify. Use facts, measurements, labels, and establish standards. Follow the procedure. Take the appropriate corrective action. And if the safety of food cannot be established, do not serve it. Or guests may never see the temperature checks, the hand washing, or how ingredients are stored. They may never know that an employee stopped an order because something needed to be verified. But those decisions are part of the trust every guest places in Guanotos when they order from us. Food safety isn't one person's job. It isn't one checklist. It is a responsibility we carry every time we handle food. 2. Have now completed the learning portion of Food Safety Fundamentals. Complete your assessment and apply these standards. Remember, stop, protect, report, verify. Follow the procedure. When in doubt, do not serve it. Food safety is everyone's responsibility.